3 months locked, take 4. Hey everyone, it's me, Hallease. I'm back with another video. So it's officially been 3 months since I started locking my hair. I wanted to get on and kind of make things a little different this time. I think in the last 2 videos I've shown you my hair after I've already kind of tightened it up a little bit. And this time I wanted to show you pre-tightened and post-tightened looks. So this is my hair pre-tightened. You know, it's got about three coming up on 4 weeks of new growth, and you know, it's about that time especially for the top. The top is where I have like a little mini fro under the top right now that needs to get handled, I think. So this last month I've been maintaining my hair via interlocking, and I think I had said before that I was going to start just interlocking and that be the thing. I tried retwisting during my first lock journey, and it was difficult for me. It was really hard to maintain my hair the retwist would not last. And I think at my worst I was retwisting like every week, and my hair still came out really thick and pretty well maintained, which to this day I'm just like, but I was really obsessed with, you know, having parts a certain way and blah, blah, blah. I think some of the stigma of locks had still kind of creeped into that journey for me. But now that, you know, I'm at it again, I'm definitely taking a little bit more of a carefree approach to how I maintain my hair. What really dictates when I maintain my hair is making sure that I can still tell where locks are. And so because my locks are still pretty new, they're still pretty young, I'm trying to maintain every around 4 to 6 weeks. It's seeming more like 4 based on how fast my hair is growing, but every 4 to 6 weeks, touch them up again, because if I don't, then I'll lose track literally of where locks are because my hair is so short. So I watched Miss Joyce MD. I love her channel. She's awesome. And she recently came out with a video talking about interlocking and sort of the pros and cons, and then how interlocking can sometimes be painted in this sort of negative light mostly because people just don't educate themselves on the proper way to interlock their hair, and they end up messing it up. The same way you can mess up your hair by over twisting and things like that. So I wanted to kind of segue into how I interlock my hair. So the way I interlock my hair is I actually interlock my hair wet. I want to say Damien Walters, he interlocks his client's hair on dry hair. And I think I'm assuming the reason why he does that is so that he doesn't he doesn't create too much tension, because you know, when you get your hair wet, it becomes a lot more malleable, it loosens up and all of that. And so then you interlock it tight, and then it shrinks back down as it dries, and now you've made it even tighter. So I interlock my hair wet because I find it easier to move my hair when it's wet, especially when I'm waiting as long as I am in between tighten ups. I'm usually having to more or less pop locks to make sure that I can get all the new growth of that lock into that area. And so I just find doing it on wet hair, it's a lot less painful. I can be a lot more meticulous about it and careful about it. And, you know, I'm just not breaking my hair while I'm separating locks that have started to join together. The other thing that I'm really conscious of when I'm interlocking my hair wet is how many times I'm interlocking it through. So for me, I find that if I can still fit my pinky finger through the new growth while it's wet, then that's tight enough. Because by the time it dries and compacts back on itself, it'll be a nice little tension there, but it won't be too tight, and it won't hurt my scalp, and it won't be adding too much tension to my hair and my follicles and all of that kind of stuff. That's what I've learned works for me in my hair. I also don't really use a lock tool. One of the subbies sent me a lock tool. It's basically a altered needle thread that they kind of opened the hole a little more for me. And when I'm interlocking now, I only really use my fingers, except some of my locks are just a little bit fatter, and so it's hard to get them through the base. And so I use the needle that the subby sent me for that. But there's not many of them. So, you know, I'm really trying to take a very simplistic approach to maintaining my hair. And like I said, for now, until my locks become a little more mature, I'm on about a 4 to 6 week regimen. Once they begin to become more mature, I'll definitely start pushing it out to a month and a half, 2 months, 3 if I can do it. Just because, again, I'm really trying to be as hands-off as I can be while still making sure that all of my locks are visible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will see you when I see you.